Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. Accessories, we all love them. We all love them so much that many car brands are now offering accessory packs for their cars. And obviously the reason for loving them is that we want to distinguish ourselves from other people on the road by customizing our cars. Most car brands also offer a slew of accessories that can be installed at the dealer level. So while the list of accessories is just humongous, here are 5 of those which really annoy me. Number 5, reverse alarm. Thankfully, not many people use it these days, but having Titanic music when you get into reverse gives people the sense of joy and pleasure as if Rose would personally come and tingle their senses. Hugely irritating for people around because the music is too loud, very bad quality, and extremely pissing off to the ears. I am sure this trend will return with two-wheelers now having Bluetooth connectivity and external speakers. Oh God, save us the pain. Say no to electric. Number 4, grills of other brands. A grill is very important because that is the identity of a car. Many car brands are making their grills bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's mostly happening with luxury car brands like Audi and BMW, whose grill size is growing bigger than their sales. But there are few cars which have misplaced identities because owners are installing grills of other car brands on their cars, and I know you know which car I'm talking about. Drum rolls! The Maruti Vitara Brezza. Note, I said Vitara Brezza and not Brezza because the new gen model just arrived on the scene and fake grills or grills from other brands are yet to arrive for this model. Now most people who have bought the Vitara Brezza end up putting the Jeep grill, but it does not even make the Brezza look like a half-ass Compass, let alone a mini Renegade. In fact, you can get any grill for the Vitara Brezza on Amazon for just rupees 2000. Yes, whether it's Land Rover, Range Rover, of course, Jeep is very popular, but I think maybe Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Bugatti, all of them can be put on the Vitara Brezza, improving its performance in the eyes of the owner, not so much outside. But it's not always bad when you put the grill of another car brand on your car. Case in point being the Thar, where many people have been putting the Jeep Wrangler grill and it actually looks quite nice. Number 3, fake exhaust. Many car brands actually hide the exhaust of the vehicle underneath the body, out of sight, and they actually give fake exhaust on top for some visual identity. Now Mercedes-Benz has been doing it since quite a few years. BMW still does not do it. I'm talking about regular models, not about AMGs and M's, which obviously have real exhaust. I really hate this fake exhaust business. In fact, that's the reason I've invented the fingers of truth, which will reveal the true identity of an exhaust. But what is even worse than car makers offering us fake exhaust? People putting it on their own car as accessory. Some guy has made a cash cow by selling fake quad exhaust for mass market cars like the Verna, Creta, Seltos, Ertiga and the likes. I have even seen fake dual exhaust on the WagonR. In fact, some electric cars like the Nexon EV also have these fake exhausts, which by the way, the Tata dealership is offering the customer so he doesn't miss ice. It is just cringe and makes the car look worse than it already does. Please stop.
Okay.
Number 2, weird stickers. For me, a clean look is the best thing on a car.
Acha.
If I buy a car, I would definitely debadge it, remove all the stickers, remove all the variant names.
ठीक है.
Even if I buy a top-end variant, who do I have to prove a point to?
समझ गया.
But there are people who like to add various stickers on their car. Fair enough, their car, their choice. But there are some exceptions, and mostly I've seen it on cabs where people have actually put a Ferrari sticker. Earlier it used to make me very angry, but then I thought, their car, their choice. The problem is that Ferrari is my favorite car brand and I just couldn't get to terms with such a thing happening with my favorite car brand's logo. Then many people told me,
सुन मेरी बात.
it's their choice. I was like, fuck it. But it doesn't stop at this because somebody has actually made a fake logo of the already fake sticker, and it is absolutely maddening when you look at it because the Ferrari horse is ulta. Yeah, the prancing horse is facing the other side.
Shabbas beta.
I mean, imitation is the biggest form of flattery, but this is just disaster. But it doesn't stop at this because I've actually seen Audi and Mercedes logos on Chevrolet Taveras and Range Rover logo on the Force Tempo Traveler. Well, of course, all this is very common in the Northeast as well as Kashmir. And you also get to see, close your eyes, yes, Mercedes logos on the Swift Desire. That's not desirable. Making it worse is the fact that that's not even the Mercedes logo which they're putting.
शर्म करो भगवान से डरो.
So yeah, there will be no issue of copyright ever. That said, it's not always bad because some stickers actually improve the performance of the car. If you put an RS sticker on your car, it will definitely handle well. Want to improve the safety of your car? Add this sticker. No airbags. We die like real men. The irony is I've seen it on a lot of Honda cars, most of them tuned, actually rise, if that's appropriate to say. and they actually came with airbags earlier. However, we know how most old Honda cars have airbags which do not work. Thank you, Takata, for messing that up. And the number one most cringe accessory ever to exist happens to be none other than the seat belt alarm stopper. You heard that right. Yes, the seat belt alarm stopper does exactly what it sounds like what it is going to do. And you know what? It is the number one accessory in its category on Amazon. Now the thing is that you won't see this accessory because obviously it's installed inside a car, but I have been unfortunate enough to sit in a couple of cabs where this accessory was actually installed. I'm like, okay, let's buckle up, and I'm like, what the f is that? So let's go back 2 steps. Basically, government regulations mandate the sounding of a buzzer if you have not belted up, period. So if your seatbelt does not slot into the buckle, well, the car is going to make a very annoying sound, prompting you to wear your seatbelt because, like Sachin Tendulkar said, wear seatbelt at the back also.
क्या बोला तूने?
Like Sachin Tendulkar said, wear seatbelt at the back also.
Sorry, he said helmet at the back also, but whatever. So how does this exactly work? Somebody's actually made a seatbelt buckle which slots right into the seatbelt socket, thereby preventing it from ringing, tricking the car to think that the seatbelt is actually being used, fooling the system to believe that people have actually buckled up. Honestly, the only person this accessory is fooling is the fool who decided to fool the system in the first place. Wait.
What?
Long story short, how the f is this hazard of an accessory on sale on Amazon and is also having the bestseller tag? Just doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm not complaining, but neither are those who are actually buying it, justifying the purchase by saying that they use it only for city driving, short distances, and it shouldn't be used on the highway. Of course, accidents are waiting when you hit the highway. Nothing happens in the city ever.
Meanwhile,
Which brings me to a very interesting story. When I was actually going to buy the Maruti Swift first generation diesel, VDI was the top end variant of course, and they had the option of ABS. That time the dealer told me that the waiting period for the ABS model is 3 months. I know 3 months doesn't sound much in the days where an XUV 700 takes almost 3 to 10 years to come. But then the dealer tried to convince me, telling me that ABS is not needed for you because you drive in the city. And in the city, ABS is completely useless. So what we have established today is that accidents and panic braking only happen on the highway, and in the city, we don't need any of these massive number of speed breakers which have been put to curtail speed because accidents simply do not happen. All you need is this miracle of a device which stops the buzzing of the seatbelt alarm. Which brings me to the most irritating sound in the car. Somebody should actually make an accessory to stop the 80 and 120 km/h speed alert ringers because that is honestly very irritating.
अरे वाह, good idea.
You know what is the worst thing this accessory does? Well, it actually ruins the seatbelt buckle slot. Many people have actually complained on Amazon in the review section that after installing this accessory, the seatbelt buckle is damaged beyond repair, and also sometimes it gets stuck, it never comes out, which means that you are actually restricting your car to city limits for like ever. That's it guys, that's all for today. A small rant probably, or maybe I'm thinking of making more such videos. You have made it till here, so you should definitely smash that like button, break it, do whatever you feel like with it, but also subscribe to the channel. I actually put a video out every freaking day. Bye bye.